Science has proven that why we have sleep loss. They have did some research on why we have sleep loss. In the last segment, we talked about what PONS has to do with sleep. See, PON is the mediator between your dreaming and your sleeping. It is actually a transmitter. It is sending chemical signals throughout your body, allowing you to either sleep or dream. And when you're sleeping, you may not be dreaming. Sometimes when you sleep, you may have dreams. And sometimes they say most folks don't even remember their dreams. Well, let's talk about that. If you're not sleeping, then you have a loss of sleep, which is called insomnia. And there's reasons why you're not sleeping. But your body, when it comes to resting and allowing yourself to restore itself, allow your cells to breathe a little bit, to restore itself, to make other cells, allows you to stay young. But lack of sleep can cause you to age faster. But why are you not sleeping is some things we're going to talk about. So let's see how far we can get today. One of the top 10 reasons why you don't sleep is because you have anxiety. Something exciting is keeping you from sleeping. But first, let's talk about 10 reasons why lack of sleep is bad. Number 10, lack of sleep can impair your judgment. Folks who have lack of sleep getting in a car and trying to drive long distance. I know of an individual who got in his vehicle and tried to drive long distance, and if it wasn't for the lane changing thubbits. What's a thubbit? Well, it's those separation of the lanes. When your tire hits them, it goes thump, 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 thump. It's designed to let you know you're changing into another person's lane. Also, it's a good wake you upper, because when you're falling asleep, passing out, and when you're behind the wheel, you hit those double in the road. It either lets you know you're changing lanes or you're going off the road. So this kind of helps you. So you need sleep. A loss of sleep can also impair your judgment. That was the whole reason for point number 10. Number 9, lack of sleep may cause the risk of death. It can affect parts of your body in an extreme fashion. You see, sleep is an important factor of your body. It really is. Sleep is part of relaxing the brain and relaxing the cells in your heart and your body and your organs. It's very important to have some kind of rest. Lack of it can make you gain weight. In some folks, part of the brain, it makes you lose weight. In some folks, the majority of them, makes you gain weight. Lack of sleep can cause weight gain. So, is it your diet? Or is it lack of sleep? Sometimes they say when you lay down, your body just slows down. For some people, you gain weight when they have lack of sleep. Sleeplessness can make you very, very forgetful. If you ever notice folks who have to have notes and post notes and post things all over the place, one of those reasons for those post-it notes and reminder notes is because they have lack of sleep. Sleep can prevent your mind from remembering things, which is another reason why you need to sleep. Lack of it can affect memory. And if you have lack of memory, is because you have lack of sleep. Therefore, your memory capacity can decrease, being able to remember things. So your body can also have lack of transmitting the difference between the three parts of your brain, where there's a long term, and then there's a short term, and there's the mid-term memory. So lack of sleep can decrease these faculties in your mind, preventing you from remembering things. A lot of folks have to post things. So therefore, you can forget that you told somebody something when you're holding a conversation. It's like, man, you told me that last week. Oh, did I? Yeah. Sometimes you forget you told that story to the same person 2 or 3 times ago. Memory loss can be due to lack of sleep. Now, there's some other things on this list. Lack of sleep definitely will age your skin. If you want to look younger, sleep. Your body needs to rest. Cells are duplicating itself. You are actually dying when we reach a certain point in age where oxygen actually starts poisoning you. Cells begin to die, and before they die, they photosynthesize. In other words, they duplicate themselves. They photocopy each other. So cells are photocopying cells. Soon, the original cells that you were born with have been photocopied to photocopies. So now your cells are photocopies of photocopies. The original baby-looking self that you were born with is gone. It's disappearing. It's just photocopies of cells have been photocopies. And after you realize that photocopies the original does not look the best after certain photocopies. Sleeplessness can be depressing. Now, folks say, oh, I don't suffer no depression. Depression is actually complaining. You can get frustrated faster than most folks when you have lack of sleep. Things seem to be, you have lack of patience. When other persons have lots of sleep, they are more relaxed than you are. And the reason why they are more relaxed than you are is because they've got more sleep than you. The less sleep you get, the grouchier you can become. Did you realize that you can become critical? And criticism is part of your nature now because you have lack of sleep. You just have lack of patience. Whether it's the way someone's driving, the way someone's working at work, you can order a hamburger and realize that it's taking too long. You become edgy. This can be irritating for you and for others. So you gotta learn to relax. Actually, sometimes sex can kill, lack of sleep can kill your sex drive. I don't know how that happens, but folks who have lack of sleep, their cells seem to they're not so sexual anymore. Usually sex puts someone out, knocks you right out. The lack of sex just seems to keep somebody awake all the time, all day long. Sleep disorders can cause serious health issues. It's blamed on heart attack, heart diseases, heart failures, irregular heartbeats, blood pressure. I can tell you something right now. If you don't know how to relax because you don't know how to sleep, the lack of sleep can cause lack of relaxation, which causes high blood pressure because you're always too excited. You don't know how to relax, which can cause strokes and in some folks diabetes. In the next segment, we're going to continue with PON, dream, sleep, and transmissions.